Let me.
Yep.
Yo, guys, what's up? Apologies there for the technical difficulty. Look, we're 2-1 into the game. I couldn't tell you what happened at all. Nevertheless, let me introduce my boy here, a new face, my boy Pat. How you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. It's great to join the 1v1me team. Yeah, new season. It's very exciting. Yeah, we got Impacts versus Jack today. The new tier system. So, what, tier 3 teams, is that right?
Yeah. That's correct, man. That's correct.
Beautiful. Let's have a look. The game.
We're already
New season.
2-1 up to Impacts already here using Chelsea. Couldn't get anything from the guys before the game, of course. Just some difficulties there. It's just in terms of connection, but definitely want to get some insight afterwards. I probably would have went with Impacts. I know he's already winning, so it's unfair for me to say. What do you think, Pal? Who do you think you would have went with?
I think Impacts controls the game very well. Once he gets the lead, he's usually very hard to touch from what I've seen in the past. So I definitely want to be with him at the moment, that's for sure.
Yeah,
But one goal, as we know in FC 26, the game can just turn on a dime. So Impacts picks up the ball though. That's a
yeah.
dangerous area. Oh, he plays that tiki-taka so well.
Impact using Chelsea from right to left in their black, and then we have Jack, of course, using Inter Milan from left to right in their white. We missed out on the first 3 goals, which is absolutely gut wrenching, if I'm honest to you. But I think we see more.
I reckon there'll be a lot more. You see 3 goals
Ooh.
in 20 minutes. That's some lovely play.
See that
That's some
finesse,
lovely play.
Lautaro, man. He's using both Lautaro and Thuram. I've not really seen that often thus far. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. I mean, Latara, I mean, you've got some insane finishing stats. So you see, cut. Oh my days.
Unlucky, yeah. He's unlucky, yeah, I'll be honest.
uh, Fox in the box. Fox in the box. Yes, it's a. I reckon, as I said, there's going to be a lot more games, a lot more goals in this game. I could definitely see 8+ goals at this rate. A lot
Ooh.
of high energy from the get-go. A
Yeah.
lot of high energy.
To be fair, we're already 4 goals in the first half. So I'll be the first one to say I'm loving it. Jack, it's insanely locked in, looking to pick up a win here. Start off the season well. We didn't get to see him in the playoffs last season, even though he made a like a last ditch stretch for it. So a win against Impact, who is a former FC 1v1me League champion, will definitely do a lot for his confidence. But again, we both kind of predicted Impact to take this one. What do you think it's going to take from Jack?
Well, honestly, I think he's a huge underdog here. If Impacts was very much liked by the people. I don't think. I think if anybody's got something to prove, it's Impacts. Jack. If anything, I think that's only going to help him perform better. He doesn't really have that much pressure or much to prove, whereas Impacts has everything to prove, especially with a new team as well.
Yeah. You think? I know
That's
these
a
guys are in the
lovely
same tier. Do you think that there is a team advantage, even though Chelsea and Inter Milan are in the same tier this season? Do you think anyone's kind of going in there with like more of the edge? I would personally say like Cole Palmer is obviously insane this year, but then again, as we saw, Lautaro Martinez has like deadly finishing, especially in the box. Do you feel like the teams are even, or do you think someone still has a bit of an upper edge?
I'll be honest, man. I'm definitely going way of Inter Milan. I just think you got higher rated players, some nice play styles as well. But yeah, I think one of the most important things you want a striker with really high finishing. Lautaro Martinez has proved that already. I think he's got something 90+ finishing in the game.
Yeah.
So having a player like Lautaro is going to be super super helpful.
Yeah, you are not wrong. I'm thinking, all right, so we're 2-2 at the half. I am thinking Impact should probably start to pull away here. Already got 4 goals, evenly split. From what we've caught of the first half, it did look quite even. Who do you think scores first in this second half?
Well, it's been quite a back and forth game, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But I think I can see Impact's, getting a goal in the first 10 minutes and doing what he does best, controlling the game, and sort of just bringing it home from there. But when you see, there's one goal in it, anything can happen, So I wouldn't want to give him the early crow, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely. I'm loving Estavio's left stick on this right hand side. Do you know what? That happens every time. Whenever I see something that I like or something that I think happens in the game, the opposite just happens. Off rip. It just happens like straight away. That commentator's curse, we used to hear commentators say back in the day.
Commentator's curse.
Definitely real, man. So frustrating.
It's a thing, man. It's 100% a thing.
Alright.
There we go. Some good dribbling.
Yeah. Who do you think who would be your danger players right now? If you are using Inter Milan, apart from Lautaro Martinez because he scored twice, who do you want the ball to get to? Lautaro could get his third actually. Good defending.
Yeah. Good defending. That's a difficult one as well, Like I think you got a bit of pace on the wing backs. DeMarco's good going forward, going back down as well. It depends on a lot of things, to be honest. Chanaloglu as well. It's I don't know. So who are you going with? Who are you going with, Kai? If you're in this situation,
if I'm Jack using Inter Milan, I think apart from Lautaro Martinez, I definitely want Çalhanoğlu on the ball. I think that incisive plus will just set free either, as you said, DeMarco, who's good going up. Thuram's there, he's good in behind as well. I'd definitely probably say Çalhanoğlu. Okay.
Still 2-2.
Yeah.
Still beautiful.
Oh man, there's no way has that happened again. Can you hear me, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
Are things up on your end?
Yep.
Okay, sweet.
I believe so.
Weird notification. All right, cool. Jack in the
box.
box. Oh! 3-2. Bang. None of us expected
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. That's a lovely cross.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful cross.
Wow. I did not expect
That's very well executed. Come out of nowhere, to be honest.
Yeah. Jack Holden is only here against Impact, man.
Yeah. Like I said, he doesn't have much to prove. I mean, Impact's playing some lovely passing. But yet to really threaten this half.
I agree. I think Jack's
being honest.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've seen Impacts have a shot on target yet. Cole Palmer, he's not missing that. He's not missing that.
Go. That's all it takes. That's all it takes.
Shuts us up. You can definitely.
We did say there were going to be more goals in this game.
Yeah. So we're up to 6. Do we get 8? You did say 8+. You think we get there?
Man, it's very back and forth. It's very back and forth. I think, but these two have been within one goal of each other the whole game, right?
Yeah.
At this stage, I can definitely. I mean, doesn't lie, We could see 4-4 go to golden goal. First game of the season for both these two would be. They've put on quite a spectacle so far, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
I'm a bit annoyed we missed the start of the game.
Honestly. Biggest frustration I've had, but they're definitely not disappointing us in this second half. Did see Jack there in a 4-4-2. Definitely generates a lot of goals, but again, he has also conceded 3. I think that formation is like such a double-edged sword. Going forward, 2 strikers, left mid, right mid, and 2 centre mids. It's literally perfect for some basic fundamental attacking, but defending is just so 100%. Difficult. I feel like it's so difficult, man.
Oh yeah, and more so for the average player like myself, these boys obviously know what they're doing when they're playing the game, right? And they're still like goals left, right, and center. So it's been non-stop, man. It's been non-stop, and we've seen that, in 1v1 me before. It's just you see some very high-scoring games sometimes. It's all about attack, and the difference between the good players and the bad players. Or the good players and the better players, should I say, is the defense. The better players can hold out and see out a game, and if there's anybody who can hold out and see out a game, it's Impactz. But once again, Jack just really
that's
putting pressure on.
Man. Player locked it back and whoa. Jack, do you know what? We could be seeing a difference.
He's cooking today, man. He's cooking today.
He is absolutely cooking. We definitely could see something. He's in here making subs. Mkhitaryan on, Barella off. That must just be down to the yellow card and the stamina. If you're Jack, looking at what you can see
Clean slate for Jack this year. I rate some of these subs as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real fan of this brand of FC that he's playing today.
Me too.
That's for sure. He's putting on a show so far. But don't write impacts off, guys. Do not write impacts off. There's still.
His frustration, top right.
It's kickoff, man.
Yeah.
He's not the only one. We're at 8 now. We're at 8.
Oh yeah,
About
you got
12
it.
minutes to go.
He's conceded and he went straight on his phone. I wonder what that's about.
Not happy.
At all.
Not happy at all. Nah, man. Honestly, we could see 10 plus here, Kai. We could see 10 plus here. You know, I wouldn't write it off.
We could. I didn't actually think we'd get to 8 so quick, but now that we're at 8 and it's literally level 4-4, are you still thinking impact? Are you locking that one in? Do you still think he takes it home?
At this point, man, it's who's getting the next goal. You know, whoever's getting the next goal, it's because the pendulum keeps swinging back and forth. This is a huge chance of kickoff always. You know,
Yeah.
once you lose the ball, statistically, you know,
You're gonna concede.
you'd want to.
Oh my days.
I'm telling you, your backs.
Oh, he was a bit too sweet with it.
Oh,
What we got?
there's been a lot of sweaty goals today, Kai. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So I can't blame him for trying once again.
The quality of goals we've been seeing is just outlandish, but as we heard from champion last season, M. Hayward, I will do whatever it takes to win. That's what the players have to factor in early, especially if they want a playoff spot. Yeah, games like this may seem like it doesn't have too much weight, but when we get down to that final week, every point matters. These are where you need to be picking up the points, man. 85th minute. We could be seeing a golden goal. I'm not going to lie. I'm very excited. I am very, very excited.
Man. Yeah, definitely one for the fans this game, that's for sure. They've got a spectacle to watch. And yeah, like we said, super important to start off with the ground running, you know.
Yeah.
You want to get those early wins and have something to bounce off. So it looks like it's just going to be a time killer now until we get to the 90 minutes.
I think he might
Team's
work
just
for final
happy
attack.
That's not the dumbest play I've heard, to be honest. Hold the ball very well. This is some good play.
Guys,
This is some very good play.
we are here for that golden goal.
Gonna be it. First game of the season for Impacts and Jack goes to golden goal.
Guys. Yeah. You are not wrong. I actually can't wait to see it. I'm thinking, all right, cool. So golden goal. In your mind, who takes that? Because this one is really just like, it will favor the player that kicks off. Yeah.
Who's got kickoff? At this stage as well, obviously need stamina as well. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's gonna be a difficult one. Who do you think, Kai? Honestly, I think I wouldn't be against going with Jack at this point.
Yeah.
Given how well he's played.
Do you know what? I think if we look at it statistically and we look at I think Jack's got those two strikers where if any one of them shoots, it can be a goal. But I think who's got kickoff? It looks like it's gonna be Jack. It's Impacts with kickoff. I'll stay with Impact.
Impacts with kickoff. Yeah. We know how well Impacts can hold the ball. I mean, Jack's proved that as well today as well.
Yeah.
But you know, Impacts off kickoff, man, that's a huge advantage.
Woo-hoo. Good well defended.
He's holding on for dear life at the moment.
Oh, what do we have? Jack, your turn. What you got for us? I know these guys are definitely on the edge of their seat. Whoever scores now wins the game, literally.
Literally, that's it, you know? It's golden goal for a reason, right?
Yeah.
This is what it all comes down to. You can't afford to make any mistakes. There's no second chances in golden goals. First in, first served.
Guys, what a tier 3 matchup, I must say. I do think Inter Milan and Chelsea complement each other well. One's got a really good defense, the other's got really good attack as well. I am loving this new tier system. I definitely think it's more beneficial than the draft for the players. Hoping you guys love it as well. Anyone's confused by it at all, be sure to let us know, man. We'll definitely take you through that. No worries.
100%. It'll be interesting to see with some players sort of stick with some teams as well from tiers, or if they want to mix it up a bit as well. So.
Ooh, Jack takes it.
Oh man, that's all it takes. The low drivens. The low drivens.
Jack takes it.
Jack has defied the expectations today, and he deserves some respect. Do not disrespect Jack this season. He's come out from the ground running, Kai.
Wow. Oh my days. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
All right, let's look. I gotta hear from him. I know his emotion is probably insanely high. Let's us hear from him. Jack, how you doing, man? Don't know if can he hear us? You alright, mate?
He's lagging out a bit.
Yo, you hear us?
Yo. Yeah, sorry.
How you doing, man? Look, that was a very, very impressive win here. I'm joined by my boy, Pat. He's a new face here. Tell us how you were feeling. That went down to golden goal. As you know, Impact's probably winning there the favourite just based off how you guys performed last season. How are you feeling picking up 100% this win on the season opener?
Well, it's always good to win the first game in a season, for confidence, especially going into last 2 seasons with Bayern Munich normally having the team advantage and still not getting the job done. When it's even we got more even teams and I'm still getting the job done, it shows I should be it. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
All the people saying that.
I thought you played absolutely exceptional and definitely defied some expectations here. As somebody new, I want to know why you chose Inter Milan. Was it because of their, really good attackers? You got some high finishing stats, and you obviously took advantage of that.
Well, normally I like to play a 4-4-2, and out of the tier 3 teams, Inter Milan were the ones that were standing out to me that had 2 very good strikers. I know obviously you have to jeopardize the fullbacks and wingers kind of to get the 2 strikers in, but it is what it is, and it got me the job done, so I can't complain.
Look, bro.
100%. Yeah, you played brilliantly today, man, and I think you definitely when you look at maybe sticking with Inter Milan as a tier 3 team going forward, or
100%. I will probably experiment a bit, but I reckon I'll leave that until someone else maybe gets there before me. But right now, if I can check Inter Milan, they're my team to go with, 100%.
100%. Yeah, well done, man.
Thank you, man.
Nice. Look, Jack, we'll be catching up with you. Congratulations again. Very impressive performance from you, man. We'll catch up.
Thank you. In a bit, guys.
Cheers.
See you later, man.
All right, let's hear from 1mpactz. Yo, 1mpactz, how we doing, man?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Yo, yeah, I can now.
How you doing?
I'm alright, just poor performance really for me.
Yeah, look, I'm joined here with my boy Pat and the new face here. Tell us why you picked Chelsea in this new tier system. We're also eager just to know, why did you pick Chelsea? Just let us both know.
Well, I'll be honest, when I was looking at the teams, I was a bit stuck. I was like, I don't really know who to pick. I think the way I play best is when I have a really good cam. And Palmer's one of the best cams I could have picked out of all the teams. So I picked them, and I thought, ratings-wise, they're not the best, but I thought play-styles-wise and pace and stuff, both my wingers had 90 pace, my striker's very fast as well, but maybe in hindsight I should have picked a different team, but it's just about testing these teams really and trying to work out who suits me best.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, obviously, you had Benfica last season.
Yep.
You had Benfica last season. Will you be looking to experiment a little bit more, with your teams? Obviously, maybe not going Chelsea next time in a tier 3. Would you be looking to go with maybe something different?
Yeah, I'll definitely be picking a different team next time. I've got Tottenham Thursday, so I'll get to try them out as well Thursday. But next week I'll probably pick. I'll definitely use Inter at some point. Because of ratings-wise, they're by far the best. But
Yeah, we noticed that as well, and we spoke to Jack, and definitely the high-rated strikers. Definitely, you could notice that the finishing and whatnot. So
Yeah.
it'll be we're looking forward to see what you go with later on in the season. Obviously, long way to go, and we obviously know
for
how
sure.
good you are. So I'm sure you'll come back strong.
Yeah.
Nice catching up with you, Impact. Look, we'll catch up with you before your next game. Couldn't get it done today, but I am more than sure we'll see you back winning games shortly, man.
Thank you, mate.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Have a good day. Okay, guys, so there you have it. That was a very, very lackluster game. That one went down to golden goal, which we almost never really see. I was excited to see that. Look, Pat, let's get into this new one. We got a tier 4 matchup right now between Michael Fisher and Lyrics. We're about 5 minutes out. Let me know what you're thinking, man. Tell me a bit about the matchup.
I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be an interesting game. You know, obviously both players using some low-rated teams, but there's an array of options with some of these tier 4 teams. So I also want to know like why they picked those teams specifically. You know what I mean? But who are you siding with in this game, Kai?
Look, Michael Fisher last season was an absolute Terminator. I literally dubbed this guy Terminator. He's so fundamentally sound. Like, he doesn't do any of the skills, any of the flashy stuff. He does the fundamentals and he breaks you down. I did see Lyrics play in the season opener against Wrath yesterday. Didn't manage to pick up a win, but he did say he's going to, be in a lab, feel around with a few things. Of course, we've seen the teams that they've decided to use. He's gone with Sporting. I think we should get in there. I think we should definitely see what they have to say. It'll be great to hear. I do think I go with Michael Fisher for this one, though. If you had to pick, who would you say?
I think you got to be safe. Obviously, I'm also relying a lot on your word, Kai. I'm getting to see these players for the first time personally, but I did get to have a look at a couple of Michael Fisher's games last season, and like you said, I think Terminator is a great way to describe him. So I'm keen to see him in action. with Juve.
Okay, great. Let's go ahead and bring in Lyrics. Let's see what he has to say.
Chat.
Yo, Lyrics, what's up, man? Hello?
Yo.
Yo, can you hear us?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Nice to hear from you. Look, I'm joined with my boy Pat. He's a new face. Look, I know you were just short of picking up a result yesterday against Wrath. Tell us about the adjustments that you made. Tell us why you picked Sporting, and tell us how you're going to get the job done today.
Yeah, I think it's one of them. You can't beat them, join them. So I stole Raf's team. Initially, when I actually done my first selection, I see Michael pick Juventus in the second game, and I kind of just lazy picked them as well. So, but with Raf, I kind of done a little bit of actually looking, and I see there's got a lot of guys that like passing play styles. So I think Sporting looking like a nice team.
Right.
Yeah, beautiful. Are you going to be looking to take advantage of those sort of players with the passing play styles, and maybe play a little bit more like tiki taka sort of style, or
yeah,
not giving
exactly.
away anything?
I think
Yeah,
quite a lot
beautiful.
of passing, and obviously their players are quite smaller as well. Like with Juventus, like I kept getting confused with Yildiz, and I didn't know he was that tall. He looked a bit like Vlahovic, so having some.
I think he's
some
like
smaller,
6'2"
more, like,
actually.
nimble
So
players. Yeah. That caught me off guard.
Yeah.
So yeah, got a little bit of smaller players, better on the ball, hoping to
Beautiful.
score some goals.
Nice.
Forward to seeing it.
Look, Michael, into you, dubbed the Terminator. You're definitely going into this one. Probably a favourite. You averaged around 5 goals a game in the last season. Talk to us about this particular matchup. Of course, Lyrics is back again in this league for this particular season. Tell us a bit about this matchup from your end.
Yeah, tough matchup. I had a good last season, but my last few games have been pretty poor. So I'm hoping to start the season well. And but a tough first game, very tough first game.
And what's the reason behind Juve, Michael? Obviously, this is Pat, new commentator here at 1v1me. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action, but why'd you pick Juve in particular?
Yeah, I had a look at some of the teams, to be honest. I actually didn't look at Sporting. I probably should have. They're probably better, but yeah, I think they're quite fast. Their defense is good. A lot of the other teams I was looking at, the defense was really poor. And I thought Juve had maybe one of the better defences, and a couple of players with incisive silver. And Openda as well. I had him last season for Leipzig, and he was amazing for me, so I trusted him.
Yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
that's what you got to do. You got to trust your gut sometimes, man. Best of luck
Yeah.
for today.
Thank you.
Look, good luck, guys. We'll be definitely catching up with you guys
Cheers.
after the game. You guys give us a banger, man.
Take it.
Cheers.
Take care, guys. Okay, so there we have it. How are you feeling? Who are you gonna go with? What are you thinking?
Man, you got me excited. You got me excited for Michael Fisher, man. I'm telling you. I'm looking forward to seeing him in action. I think look, there's 5 goals on an average. That sounds pretty juicy to me. So I think I'm going to be siding ways with Michael. But I'm interested to see how Lyrics is actually going to play. You know, he gave some good reasoning behind why he chose Sporting, and I want to see how he executes that.
Yeah, I think look, as I said last season, Michael Fisher and VBD were the 2 players that were averaging like insanely high output in terms of the goal scoring end. So I definitely think that he's gonna try and hit the ground running, pick back up exactly where he left off. Said he picked Juventus because the defense is pretty decent and it's a quick squad. We can see here he's in a 4-2-3 on wide. Openda up top. Everybody knows Openda is insanely fast. Things on like 93, maybe even 95 pace. Looking at the team here, what are you thinking? What would you be doing if this was your team, if it was your tactics?
Man, it's difficult. I just think you can't underestimate pace, right? So I think having a pacey striker is going to be super important, and having fast centre backs to counteract that, coming on the other end is going to be important as well. So I think those centre backs are the most important thing, and also just the striker, and honestly how he's going to hold the ball. Those passing play styles are so important this year. So really taking advantage of those technical players in the midfield as well.
Yeah. And for Lyrics, what do you think he has to do? I'm not quite sure if you're like too familiar with the Sporting squad, but I know that they got like Trincao is really good over there on the right hand side. He'll probably have Inacio over at centre back. Pedro Concalves probably in the 10. Suarez at the 9, probably playing up top. Are there any danger points you're seeing in his squad, or would you say that Michael Fisher with Juventus goes in with the stronger team?
I definitely say Michael's going in with a stronger team on paper, but like we said, the rating can only mean so much. When you have players with some really good play styles. So how he executes with those play styles is really it could definitely turn out to be a better option in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, look, we should be heading into the game any minute now, honestly. I think players just making their last kind of adjustments. But yeah, we should be definitely heading in now, seeing what is like. I don't know. I think I stay Michael Fisher. And I think I stay. What do you think about the Super Sticks? How many goals do you think that he's gonna take it by? I'm thinking probably Lyrics is a really good player.
We saw what 8 goals last game. I could definitely see a minimum of 8. I'm a bit interested though at Weston McKennie at centre attacking mid. I don't know how that's gonna go. Big sort of not so agile player. How is that gonna work? A bit against what we've seen the meta be so far in the game, but underway, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's going to happen. Hopefully a goal frenzy.
Yeah, definitely. I love to see a shootout. So guys, right now we got Juventus and Michael Fisher shooting from right to left in the black. Oh, actually. Oh, that was nearly 1-0. Shooting from left
goal
to right.
already.
Sorry. Oh.
Man, that's that pace already, I'm telling you.
Yeah, Openda looking so dangerous, man. He's rapid.
Yeah, he's unbelievable, man. 95 pace on that specific player. One of the quickest players in the game. In that situation, you can feel very comfortable. Playing those through balls.
For sure.
No one's catching him.
Lee says on that. Lee's not happy with that not going in. Do we get? Oh, what a save.
Oh, lovely turn. Good save as well. Brought his keeper out well.
Brilliant save. You said you see 8 goals happening again. Michael Fisher to win. How many goals do you think he wins by?
I that's the thing, you know, because the way how I've seen this game being played the first 10 minutes, you know, I can't see this game really getting above, you know, five, 6 goals now. But as we know, like once a goal happens, sometimes they come all at once. So, but yeah, if it's gonna be 8 goals, I think Michael's gonna have at least 5 or 6 of them. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, look, that was his average last game, getting 5 goals. I think he was conceding just under 3 as well. So to take a
That's an unbelievable record.
Yeah, he was moving absolutely crazy. Earned himself a playoff spot like very early on. Can he get a goal here? Yes, he can. 1-0.
That's all it takes.
From Lyrics. What a good performance. I'll be honest. We usually see the Fred difference. Guys, if anybody's confused, Lyrics is in the black from left to right, and Michael Fisher is in like the teal greenish kind of color from right to left. So Michael Fisher actually trails here, 1-0 down to Lyrics with Trincao. That's against what we both thought would happen. But again, we're only opening 20 minutes. I'm definitely sure Michael Fisher gets on the scoreboard quite soon.
100%. But you know, he's executed his plan incredibly so far, Lyrics. You got to give respect to him, you know.
Yeah.
He seemed quite keen on using Sporting, and I mean, yeah, he's definitely sporting his choice, so to speak. So it's a good play here, though. That's all it takes, man. That's all it takes. A little bit of tiki-taka football. Pender's not missing that, is he?
Damn, guys, you can see there, right at the top, Michael Fisher's face is in that mono. Like, he's in there. He is in there.
Dialed in.
Oh my gosh, he's so locked. That's why he's determined here, man. I'll be real. This guy is locked in fully. Got a good look right here.
Oh, there's a lot of pace here.
He's got to be a bit stronger. He's got to be a bit stronger there.
Good defense, though. Good defense. He read that well, to be fair, Lyrics. Fair play.
Guys, look, in this season opener, we are looking for players to set the tone. We got a new layout. Of course, we're doing the tier systems. This is a tier 4 game. I want to see goals. That's what I wanted. 2-1 Lyrics.
Finesse shot, man. Finesse shot. That's all it takes. Yeah, seriously, I think this new tier system could undo and make some players as well.
Yeah, for sure.
First game of the season, offside. It's going to be interesting to see how everything fares, you know. Obviously, you can't judge off the first game, but it is telling a bit, you know. These underrated players are really coming out firing so far. We've seen in the last game, and we've obviously seen it today as well, you know. But I definitely wouldn't write off Michael Fish. He's locked in, man.
Oh my gosh, what a goal.
If there's one thing we're going to get, it's going to get goals, you know what I mean?
Yeah, 4 already.
Very similar to last game, you know? It's very back and forth.
You might be right, bro. We might be looking at minimum 8. Pakeman, what is up, man? How you doing? That's mental. Nose touching the screen, basically. That would give me serious headache. Yeah, bro. Me and you both. I don't know how his face is, like, so in the screen right there, but it's got him 2 goals. So it's working. I don't know, Pat, when you play, are you that close to the screen?
Man, honestly, I think he's about to make love to that TV. I've never seen somebody that close in my life. But if it works for him, which is historically it has, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, so to speak.
At all, man. 2-2 in the opening 35, guys. This one looks pretty evenly split. I'll be honest. I think Lyrics has looked really well, but I think Michael Fisher's countering has been good. He's been getting some good looks. I think it's going to come down to who can defend better in this one, man. We heard Pat say earlier, that is what will make the difference. So I definitely think he was right on that. It will come down to who defends better. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I mean, if you've got a player who only concedes 3 goals a game on average, you know, that speaks, what a save, man.
Yeah.
That speaks volumes for Michael Fisher's defence, you know. Conceding 3 goals, if I conceded 3 goals a game on average in FC 26, boy oh boy, I'd be pretty happy. So I can definitely see him sealing out a game like this, but he doesn't feel completely comfortable with the Juve players, and I will say, you know, his players are a lot clunkier on the ball to the Sporting players as well, you know.
Yeah.
It's a smart choice, you know, going with some shorter, more agile midfielders. We can notice that.
For sure. Lani, what's up? We got another player. He says, I like to play far away. Yeah, I think me and you are a bit similar in that. When I'm playing FC, I'll be honest, guys, I'm not too far back, but you see that gap between, like, Fisher and his monitor is, like, maximum 1 finger space. I'm at least a whole arm's length. It looks like he could get a goal. He can.
Oh, that's smart.
It's
That's smart.
working.
That's smart. That's very smart.
Just
Weston
before
McKennie as
half.
well, you know. Wasn't the prettiest, but going into the half like
Yeah.
that is going to make a huge difference. Just, again, read the game well. Did completely the opposite of what I guess everyone thought was going to happen there. And he's done well there. But I can definitely see Lyrics getting one back here, I'll be honest, you know.
Oh,
A
yeah.
lot of people are backing Lyrics in the chat saying he's an underrated player, you know. So I'm definitely not knocking him off yet. I can see it being a very, very close game and stay within one goal. I reckon most of this half.
Yeah, I think you're spot on with that. Brand lad, what's up? We got another player of the league in the chat. He says, I can't lie, I'm fairly close to mine. Do you know what? I actually think I caught a glimpse of it. Watching a couple of your games last season, I could actually almost see like everything reflecting off of your face. So yeah, I think you're one of the closer ones, but bro, Fisher is like, he's given us a real, like, I can't even see what's in between. Like he's in there a lot, man. Damn.
That was unbelievably close, man. I didn't even know that was you know, humanly possible to actually play the game like that and play so well.
Yeah, literally. He might pick up a goal.
I feel like he could be costing himself, but some good dribbling, good save though.
Yeah. He said he's costing himself?
You know, I don't know, like, be able to see the whole screen like that close, you know?
Yeah, I know I wouldn't do it. Let me. Yeah, no, I can't do it. I can't.
Your eyes are gonna hurt after a foot champ session
Yeah.
sitting that close to the screen, man.
Jeez, free.
Ah, beautiful, man.
Damn.
That's just an incredibly executed counter attack.
We're getting shootouts today, bro.
Yeah, we really are. People are definitely getting some entertaining matches to start off round 1 of season 3. I tell you guys, it's gonna be a good season if we keep up this
Yeah, honestly.
for another 30 odd games, man.
Daquan says 5-3
Boy,
lyrics. Is that where you put your stakes, bro? I know we broke down the games for you earlier, guys. Remember, there's no stats for each player. Right now, it is the season opener. So literally, we got to wait till the next week. Then we'll start to see some stats. Then we'll be able to relay back. And then obviously, either Pat or myself will be able to take you guys through the games and exactly where to put your stakes.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. I think these first couple rounds really set the tone, and players getting used to some new teams and some new players that they, you know, from last season. So, you know, I could definitely see some of these better players historically will get better over time as they get used to using some new players and some new teams.
For sure. I think as a player, right? So just to try and put myself in the player's shoes. Obviously, I know we're the hosts, we're the commentators, but to put myself in the player's shoes, if I get the tier notification and it says tier 4 and I know I'm picking Juventus, I'm probably going to try and get some games in with Juventus. I'm probably going to do anything I can to give me that bit of an edge, to give me that bit of familiarity with the team, if you will. What about you? Do you think it requires that type of lot? That
100%. 100%. It goes with anything, you know. You want to understand your team's tactics, and you've got unique players in every team, and that's what makes it so good, you know. We don't have like an ultimate team, like a meta. You know, every player is going to have different strengths, different weaknesses. So you want to make sure that you can really be able to capitalize on that. And just like we've seen so far with Lyrics, you know, he's really capitalized on his players, have good dribbling skills, you know, good technical ability on the ball. And he's playing incredibly, to be honest.
By himself.
And there we go. That's all it takes, man. That's
7
all it takes.
goals,
Once
guys.
again.
Pat is a genius.
7
He
goals.
literally said, I think we see minimum 8. We're 20 minutes in, and we're 1 goal
Don't give me
away.
the commentator's curse, man. Don't give me the commentator's curse. You've already done that once
I
today.
know. But guys, look, this is the type of guy we got in here, man. He knows the game so well. Predicted this way before it happened. I've never predicted 8 goals and seen it, man. Hats off to you. Who do you think scores next? Pick your brain.
I'm telling you right now, Lyrics feels more comfortable with his players. I feel like he's gone to the training ground. He's got a few games in with Sporting,
Yeah.
and he just knows how his players work. That's a sign of a player who's going to be a big improver this season, in my opinion.
Ooh, that one was bad.
That's
I'm not
lovely.
mad at
That was a lovely play, though. To be fair, you
I'm
know.
not mad at that. That was actually, that was quite an attractive attractive build-up. I will be honest.
I like this. It's attractive. It's an attractive brand. I'll be honest. Like he's a great goal scorer like we've seen in the past, Michael Fisher. But whoa, man, that's a good goal. To be fair, that's a good goal.
Do you see what I mean about the way this guy
That's a
plays? Like
very
it's
good goal.
fundamentals. Passing, moving, shooting. That is it with this guy. I wonder what he's gonna change.
It's that simple, man. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Yeah, Openda as well. You know, he's a great. He's obviously incredibly quick, but he's also a good finisher too. So, he's done well with him there. I will say though, I feel like it's definitely been a bit of a disadvantage. Some of his bigger players.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit less agile. I think agility and balance and just good dribbling skills are super important this year on you know, in at this level of the game, you know. So I don't know if I could see him maybe sticking with Juventus going forward. Like you said, it was a bit of a you know, just a off the cuff decision. So
yeah. We're gonna kick off. Mad Connor says Juventus is such a one-man team. I'm guessing you're alluding to Openda up top. Obviously, he's definitely, in my opinion, like the best player on their team.
I mean, to be fair, he's done a great job with Openda.
I was just gonna
you know,
say
you can't disrespect the way how he's used Openda. He's played incredibly with him. Honestly. But I think the players behind Openda, I'd rather have Lyrics as players. That's for sure.
Yeah. I think that's where the teams kind of separate. McKinney's doing an all-right job at that cam spot. I definitely think he surprises both.
He definitely holds up the ball well.
Yeah.
But in a you know, in a 1v1 situation, actually on goal, you know, I feel like he's good at holding up the ball, but you know, is he going to get you to goals? Is he going to be a game changer? I don't know. Openda's his game changer. He really needs Openda to be on the field performing. Oh man.
That was nice.
That's incredible. Honestly, that's a lovely save as well.
Yeah.
Incredible credits due.
Are we in for another golden goal? I'm so here for it. I'm so here for it.
I think we are, man. And it's 4-4 as well. We've seen 4-4 both games. I just want to say, like, we don't see that very often, you know?
That's a good little intentional foul there. Very, very tactical.
Just a little bit.
Get all the players back before you concede last minute. I agree with you. I really, really do.
That's smart. That's a very smart play.
All right. This could be last attack. What do we have?
He wants the last play. He does want the last play.
Yeah.
Last roll of the dice is important. You don't want to be hit on a counter attack, I tell you.
Oh, I don't think there'll be enough time to get out of the pitch. Guys, we're going to a golden goal.
Again, man.
You know I love it. You know I love it. We are going to golden goal. Guys, this is it. So, it's as literally as it sounds. Next goal wins. Players are going to load back in. Whoever scores first wins the tie. Golden goal. No extra time. It's first goal. It's literally, do you remember when you, back in the day, you would say last goal wins? That is exactly what we're having right now in this season opener.
That's
another
it.
4-4.
Everything else
Crazy.
doesn't matter. The last 90 minutes don't matter anymore, Kai. It's the school lunch bell's about to ring, and you gotta go back to class. The last goal wins, ladies and gentlemen.
Who gets it? Who gets it, Pat?
We'll see who's got kickoff. Who's got kickoff, Kai? That's who I'm siding with. I'll be honest.
Ooh, Lyrics. Lyrics picks off kickoff.
Lyrics got kickoff. Yeah, I gotta give respect to Lyrics. You know, whatever happens in this result, you know, Lyrics has got to come away feeling good. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think he's played with Sporting incredibly well. I could definitely see him maybe using that as his tier 4 team going forward. We'll chat to him obviously after the game.
Yeah. Oh, he's in and around. Very dangerous.
Dribbling skills right there, man.
I thought he would have let. That wasn't a bad attempt.
It wasn't bad, you know. He didn't have any players running into the box.
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't really have many other options there.
Michael Fisher definitely hasn't done anything. Considering that we're quite literally first goal counts, I thought I'd see a bit of a fight back early from Fisher. Lyrics looking like he's going to have a second attempt. Blocked. Let's see what Fisher does on his attack. Let's see what he does.
It's going to be interesting. He gave up the ball last time. He's doing well this time. He's not going to make the same mistake twice, I'll tell you that.
Come on, Fisher. You got to lock in.
Wasn't much in that, man. Wasn't much in that. We need to see the Terminator come out in full force. Go to the screen a little bit closer. That'll give you that extra 1% boost you need.
I think he's defending all the attempts well. I just think it might take him a couple of attempts to score, and I won't be surprised if Lyrics just surprise him. He says he doesn't have an option there. Probably not happy with the AI movement from you.
Yeah, I think he's, you know, Michael Fisher's most dangerous of the counter-attack in this team, you know. So I think, you know, he's taking his time with this play, but when you lose the ball, go.
Yeah, the window.
It's just sort of feeling each other out, both players, at the start of the game, you know.
Yeah.
And they did this, to be fair, in the first 20 minutes of the game we just saw.
Bro, I'm on the edge of my seat. I just don't know who's picking. Like, they're both attacking really well. And I know his first goal wins.
They're both defending really well, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah, that's something I think I'm a little bit more impressed with this game so far. They've been very patient in defense. Haven't lunged at the ball. They've used their defenders' strength really well. Yeah, man. Boy, oh boy, it's gonna be interesting to see how this goes at the end. I couldn't tell you. Just could have a pender away.
Do we get to half time in this golden goal? Like, nothing from these guys.
Yeah.
Last golden
That
goal
would be
was
unheard of.
First 10. Oh my gosh. Lyrics, what you got for us? That could be it.
He's got players forward. He's got players forward, I tell you. Oh. Be interesting to see what he does here. Short corners do seem to be the tactic in FC26.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. It's well dealt with in the end. But yeah, man, what sort of tactics are you going with off your corners this year, Kai, you know?
There's a couple.
You're a short kind of guy, or?
Yeah, you got that short corner, but if I can cross it in and player lock it down to like another player. Jack actually was telling me about that. I have added it to my Arsenal. I will be honest, he did put me on. But I think in this particular game, especially golden goal, I would definitely go short corner. Only so that I can have more control and that I'm not countered. I know if I'm countered and I concede, I've lost the game. So I definitely wouldn't be taking
100%.
too much risk unless it was like down to the final while. What about yourself?
So slow.
Yeah, I think I've seen short corners do me better and better so far this year. Like you said, just sort of so you don't have the counter attack. Sort of cut that out and
Punish him because it's so
offside once again. There's been a lot of offsides, man. Yeah, I think with the players, you know, dribbling feels really good with those higher tier players this game. You know, I think in that situation, I'm going short too. Loses the ball.
Oh my days! Intentional.
Oh, it's a
foul.
penalty. We got a penalty. Oh man. I bet we weren't expecting that, guys. Penalty here. Trinkhal's going to take. He's not going to take.
Lyrics.
That's all it takes, man.
Oh, Fisher
Deserves to
ended
be commended,
stream.
man. That is unbelievable.
Ended stream.
Yeah, wow, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
He is not happy with that. He is not happy with that. Fair play Lyrics, man. He locked down that game really well, executed his plan.
Let's get
And
him in, man.
I don't think Michael Fisher's too happy, man. Let's have a word with him, yeah.
Lyrics, what we saying, man? How we doing?
Yo, man. Yo, what's good? What's good?
How was that for you? Look, that one went down literally to the wire. It went straight to golden goal. How was that for you? Because Michael Fisher probably went in the favour just based off his performances last season. You did come up short yesterday. How was that game for you?
It was a hard game, to be honest. It was a hard game. I think he started off the better player, but then I think from the second half onwards, I kind of dominated the game. I had quite a lot of the chances. So I'm just happy I won the game because I think it was a deserved win at the end of the day.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to say, fair play, Lyrics. You executed your plan incredibly. I think, you know, we obviously spoke about choosing Sporting before. Did you have a bit of practice using them? Because with the way how you use those players, it seemed like, you know, it was a seamless sort of transition from season 2.
No, I actually just kind of winged it, to be honest. And like, I'm actually annoyed because I just looked on the app and my next games were Galatasaray, and I could have locked in Sporting again because, man, they were really good, especially at the back. I think like obviously I picked them for like the tiki taka, the passing, whatever. But I think defensively they were really solid as well. So yeah, hopefully Galatasaray can fucking get up to that level on the Friday game, Saturday game.
So you can see yourself using them as your tier 4 team going forward?
Tier 4 team, yeah. I think it might be a race to whoever gets Sporting first, to be honest, because I think going forward and at the back, like they're really, really solid. And I think you see like from like Michael Fisher's gameplay, he kind of ran into like the same obstacles I did, where like it's kind of hard to create chances with such like stiff players that can't really pass the ball, and I think that's why his attack kind of fizzled out in the second half.
Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, you deserve that victory, and yeah, we're excited to see you later in the season, man.
Appreciate
Definitely.
it, guys.
Good
Appreciate
victory,
it. Have a
man.
good one.
Good speaking to you, bro.
Cheers, man. Peace.
Oh, guys, I'm having a look. Michael Fisher's out of there right now, man. He's out of there. We can't really get any insight from him. He did kind of rage end his stream, so I'm not too surprised at that. Look, let's go ahead into the next one. Me and my boy Pat are going to break it down for you. So right here, of course, we're going into the final
We got another tier 4 game
of the day. Talk us through it, Pat. Talk us through the players. What we expecting in this one?
Well, I'm excited, man. We get to see Sporting again. You know, there's another tier 4 team, and AC Milan with Owen Lani, and is it Michael Hayward? I think what do I just say? 4-4 again? Is that the way to go?
You're gonna go 3-for-3.
Third time's a charm, man.
Okay, so what? Talk to us a bit about what you're thinking. We're seeing another tier 4 game. We're seeing Owen Lani. Last season, he was using Arsenal. One of his main points was get the ball to Gyökeres. Right now, as we can see, he's going into this one with AC Milan. What do you think is going to be his danger point?
I think, yeah, I think, you know, getting used to a new striker, that's always going to be difficult, you know. But I think, yeah, the most important asset's going to be the midfield. You know, we've seen Sporting tick the box with the midfield players. AC Milan players in the midfield. What have we got? You know, we've got some decent dribblers. I think we've got maybe Benassa, maybe. He's got decent dribbling stats. I don't know, man. I don't know. I can see it being a close game again. I think these players getting used to both teams. It's you can't write off either opponent early on in the season, that's for sure.
Not at all. Let's go in and have a conversation. Let's see what they're both feeling. I'll be honest, I'm definitely going to go M. Hayward for this one. The guy's the reigning champ. Let's go ahead and speak to him. Yo, M. Hayward, how we doing, man? Hello?
Hi, you right?
Yo, how we doing, man? Look, as I said to you yesterday, reigning champ, every game you're going to be the guy to beat. Going into this one against Lani. I remember last time, you weren't too fond of the comments that he made last season. What are you thinking going into this game? Different teams, different tier setups. What's your mindset?
Yeah, no, the mindset's just weird. I mean, in terms of Lani, it was, I think he admitted afterwards it was a bit of like heat at the moment. Obviously, a lot of money on the line. It was playoffs.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's sort of squashed now, which is all good. But mindset same as normal. Just go in and do my best and hopefully come out the win.
For sure.
Yeah, what sort of players are you most excited to use in your team? Sorry, man, this is Pat, new commentator. What are you most excited to use, and what sort of tactics are you going to deploy first game going into the season?
I mean, I've used Sporting before. I used Sporting on the last edition of FC. It was the first team I actually ever picked on 1v1 so I've used them before. I mean, you've got players like Trincao, Pedro Goncalves, Morita in the midfield. So I think for this tier, Sporting are probably a top 2, top 3 team, depending on like their weekly updated ratings and stuff. And in terms of like tactics and the way I play, it'll just be the same as normal. To be honest, I don't try and change that too much depending on the team I use. If I can keep it the same, I do. So yeah.
You definitely don't need to prove anything, man. Best of luck for today's game, and we're excited to see you in action.
For sure.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Lani, how we doing, man?
Yo, we're bloody good.
How we doing? Look, we're seeing you in a completely different light in this season opener. No more Arsenal, no more Gyökeres, no more Odegaard. What are we going to see from you with this different team?
Picked them purely for skills, man. Like, Leao and Kunku got 5-star skills, and yeah, that's where I'm best off with skills, so that's just a mindset, man. They haven't got a great defence, but I just thought, just give me skills, innit?
Yeah, makes sense. Look, I'm joined here with my boy Pat. He's a new face here, new commentator. Pat, what are you thinking?
Yeah, man, I'm excited to see you in action, man. So we're going to see a lot of, I think, Rafael or Leao. You're going to see him try and do a couple tricks to moves or whatnot.
Yeah, literally, yeah. Yeah, man.
I'm looking forward to it. It's going to get us an entertaining game, hopefully, and hopefully it's going to be a good one, man.
Yeah, that's the plan.
All
Yeah,
right.
best of luck, man.
Guys, thank you for tuning
Thanks
in.
a
Give
lot.
us a bang out. We've had 2 golden goals so far in the season opener. I'm not saying third time's a charm. Maybe you guys could give us something exciting in a different fashion, but give us a good game and we'll be catching up afterwards.
Cheers, appreciate it, guys.
Cheers, man. Okay, going.
Okay, I'm excited to see you, man. You know, it's Sporting doesn't really have the highest rating, but we know how good they are.
Yeah.
When it comes to these players, like technically and whatnot. So it's interesting to see why we've seen a couple players choose Sporting, and it said like top 2, top 3 tier 4 side, even with a 4.5-star rating. So be interesting to see how they perform this time.
Yeah, we're seeing from Lani, right? He said to us he's picked them purely for skills. Leao and Nkuku both have 5-star skills. So I think that tells us a bit about what he sees his strengths as, what his comfortability is. We're also seeing another kind of big man playing that camera. I know we saw McKinney and Michael Fisher playing that camera. Seeing Loftus-Cheek, arguably a bigger player, more clunky player, playing that camera. How do you think that's going to factor into this game?
Yeah, well, I mean, it didn't work ideally last game, I'll be honest. But, you got a player who can sort of hold up the play. You can sort of control the pace a little bit more. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, obviously, he's like 6'3". So I'm excited to see how he does holding up the ball and if he can really control the sort of pace of the game. We also got a few players, as well, with 4-star skills. You can't knock those either.
Yeah.
They're obviously going to be pretty impactful as well. I think you've got Loftus-Cheek's got 4-star skills, Modric's got 4-star skills, and Pulisic the same as well. So, I'm going to see hopefully a skill show today. I think we're going to see from Lani, that's for sure.
I think that's what he's promised us. I actually think Pulisic might be a bit of an unsung hero. That 4-star skill combination with the 5-star weak foot, he's deadly either going down across on his right or cutting on that 5-star left foot weak foot. I think he might definitely have a bit more of an influential role than Loftus-Cheek, to say the least. But guys, look, we are a couple of seconds out of this one. Players are just about to get into it. We can see Lani's POV here. He is going in a 4-2-3 on wide. We're seeing that amongst a few of the players. Who we going to win this game and how much by? What are you thinking about, Pat?
You know what? I'm saying it. Third time's a charm. I think we're going to go to golden goal once again. And then it's a flip of the penny.
Yeah.
I think, first game of the season, we're always going to see, I don't think we're going to see many blowouts, man. I think we're going to see a lot of close games, a lot of players getting used to, using new teams and whatnot. So you can't write off, guys, I'm telling you, you can't write off Lani in this game.
At all. Impact says 65 rated right back. Mitch going to have a field day. Absolutely. I do not disagree with you at all. Guys, Sporting shooting from left to right in that black strip. Owen Lani and AC Milan in the white with Red Sox shooting from right to left. This is the third game of this season opener today. My boy Pat has gone with another golden goal. He's been right so far on every occasion. I'm going to go with him. I want to see a golden goal myself. I'd love to see a bit of a bang out here.
Yeah, well, I'm more excited to see these skills, how are they going to work in a game, like we haven't seen much of that so far. It's more been very straightforward sort of play. So I'm hoping for a bit of a spectacle here and people maybe going to see some potential humiliation, or it could also backfire as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Hayward, I don't know. Hayward's one of them players, man. I've not seen him be humiliated at all. I don't think you can really do that to the champ. I think Lani.
Yeah, it's quite interesting he said that. If I'm playing the champ, man, I'm going out with pretty straightforward tactics, just trying to keep everything pretty simple. He seemed very keen on using those skill players. So let's see how it turns out for him. So far, he's done all right on the ball. I'll be honest, and he's got some having a player like Tomori at the back is definitely going to help him. You've got a fast centre back, you've got a strong centre back. Oh my days, that was very close.
He could have made something of that. Maybe a shot after the first touch. I'm not quite sure what he was.
That's quite poorly executed in my opinion.
Yeah,
I feel like he's put that pretty much on a silver platter for him there. And we've seen a few goals today already being scored from pretty much that exact spot. So he'd be annoyed at himself there for leaving that chance begging, that's for sure.
I definitely agree. 123 Ty says Owen Lani by 3? Bro, he's up against
by
the
3.
champ. Damn, alright. Look, guys, we do our best job here as host, as commentator, to just break down the games, give you the most like in-depth insight into where you should put your stakes. But own Lani by 3, that's got to be of your own tuition. I don't think Pat indicated that. I definitely didn't indicate that. But I'm definitely down to see an upset. I just love to see surprises. I love to see goals. I'll be honest with you. I'm down to see it.
That's how we build the storylines, and I think it's gonna be he's got a little bit he's gonna have to prove something again going into the new season. Haywood, it's not easy adapting to new players and adapting, there's a lot of high expectations on you, so I think I definitely can't disrespect that. But 3 goals, man. Boy, oh boy.
Yeah, it's insane. We're seeing a lot of... Both players are moving really well outside of each other's boxes. Like, when they each get in the final third, we're seeing a lot of good left stick, a lot of good ball retention. But we need to see... We need to see a goal. We need to see a bit more. They're both getting to that stage, but they can't really get any further. We saw Lani with that nice look, with that overlapping run, with the fullback. But apart from that, we've not really seen anything in this opening 30. I hope that things pick up. I feel like 1 goal may open up the floodgates, but I do need to see a bit more from both players, I'll be honest. What are you thinking, Pat?
Yeah, I think we've seen this over, the course of all the games so far. First 20, 30 minutes, you've just sort of got the players getting used to their players, and I think, the on-the-ball movement, most importantly. I think, come 30, 40 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised we start to see a little bit more as pushing forward here in attack. Still haven't seen many skills from Lani, though, I tell you. I've seen him do a step-over with Rafa Leao with a player about 5 meters away from him, so that counts as skilling, man. Let's see a bit more, come on.
Do you know what? You're not wrong. He did say he picked them purely for the skills. We've not really seen him pop out with any. Perhaps he's waiting for that signature moment. Like, maybe he doesn't want to reveal that trump card this early, especially to the champ. He knows if he doesn't work, it's not going to work again. So it may be something he has up his sleeve. Or maybe Hayward's just not giving him the space. I'll be honest. He defends really well. Hayward is also, of course, reigning champ. But he's a player that also had very little... Oh, that was a poor attempt. I'm sorry.
Boy.
That was terrible from Hayward.
It's almost gone up for a throw-in, man.
Yeah, very much so. Definitely. Maybe a hand slip, I'm guessing. Had to be something.
I'd like to hope so. I don't think that's a reigning champ sort of shot.
No, not at all. Look, everybody's human. Everybody's
exactly right. He's proved that right there and then. But yeah, he's defended very well so far, Haywood, that's for sure. Really giving Lani no space to have freedom with his skill moves so far, and I think that's really going to help him out later in the game.
Oh, good tackle there from Tomori.
Same with Lani. I mean, he's really, you can tell he's enjoying using Tomori.
Yeah, all right.
He's a big player to have at your back.
Let's look at the game. 1-0 Lani. Loftus-Cheek. Near post, 41st minute. That is exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what it looks like with the champs back to the wall. How does he respond? He doesn't have Inter Milan this time. That's what we saw him win it with. That's what we saw him with yesterday. Sporting now. What's the outcome? Pat, what exactly does Emir would have to do to get back here today?
Man, the reigning champ doesn't miss like that. That's what I'm going to say. I just think, controls the game from here with what we've seen so far. I said 4-4 at the start of the game. Boy, oh boy, it's not looking like a 4-4 now, is it? I don't think really that's really been that, and maybe one other shot has been one of the clear-cut chances of the game so far. So just do everything right, do everything that you've done so far essentially, and just see out the game.
I definitely agree, guys. Bit of an Easter egg for you. Owen Lani's wearing a jersey for the exact same team that he's also playing with. I feel like that was intentional. I feel like that was why he picked AC Milan, because he had the top, because he could rock it. Maybe he likes the club, who knows. Look, it's helped him find a goal. He's 1-0 up at the half. I'm not too sure if he sees it out. If I was him, I wouldn't make any changes, but I definitely would probably be keeping an eye on the performance tab to see if Hayward does. Hayward told Pat and I in the pre-game that, look, he's not looking to change much. He's not looking to make any type of adjustments. Probably just going to go in with what he's got going on now. Pat, going into the second half, we have only seen 1 goal. What are you expecting from this one?
More shots. Seen 2 shots in total so far.
Yeah.
I think that's that's it pretty much, Getting those positions to actually score the goals. Players are going to have to take more and more risks, as we're already seeing going into this second half. Some incredibly good left stick dribbling there.
Yeah. Fortunately, it didn't amount to much.
But it didn't really amount to much in the end, This 65 rated right back, he's sort of held his own so far, I'm not going to lie.
He actually has. I was actually waiting for you to say he's held his own. It's been 49 minutes. He hasn't been exposed. He hasn't been skinned. That's not bad for a 65 rate. Definitely expected M. Hayward to exploit that a bit more. But look, the game's not over. I can't doubt the champ. And I do still have confidence that he'll be able to put something up on the board. But Lani has played absolutely phenomenal. I'll be real. He's defended really well. His attacks look insanely dangerous. Can he get one back? Nah. Lani knows he got off with one there, but he looks really strong, man. I'll be honest. This is definitely the start to the season that Lani was looking for.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the difference, I guess, is in defense. Oh, there we go. That's all it takes.
Short corner, M. Hayward.
That was a lovely drilled pass, man. That was a lovely drilled pass. Short corners are proving once again, guys.
Bro, guys, short corners are literally a cheat code. They're almost like an indirect free kick. Like, how it helps you with your positioning is ridiculous. Lani looking for an instant response. Lil McGeady cancelled there with Nkuku, showing us that 5-star skill. Does he have anything else for us? Definitely looking to use that kickoff to his advantage. Oh, Lani. Oh, Lani.
Boy, oh boy.
That was a great goal. You can't take anything from that. That was a phenomenal goal. Absolutely.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek has been incredible for him, man. That is some insane tiki-taka passing. Once again, passing so important in the game. Having players who can really, pass the ball in the midfield is vital. He knows what he's doing, and that's he doesn't have much to prove, But this is interesting, man. Once again, we're seeing upsets after upsets.
Yeah,
it's good to see. It's good to see.
Lani in behind
here
with Leao. Oh, 3-1. 3-1. Guys, the champ's down 3-1. Lani definitely looks insane right now. He looks really strong on that counter-attack. Leao definitely helping to orchestrate that one. Pat, we're 4 goals in. Just under 30 left. What do you think we see next?
I definitely think at this stage, first half, see players, feeling each other out. At half time, I saw he had a big sip of his cup of tea or whatever he had in that mug. Whatever's in that, I don't know, man. I want a sip of it because it's definitely done him favours. I can definitely see a couple more goals going away at Lani, that's for sure. Yeah. The way he's attacking now is unbelievable, especially his passing. Not so much the skills though. I still want to have a word with him about that,
Yeah, I definitely think that's something you should definitely pick him up on about. Can we see something from Hayward? No, very poor shot.
Oh.
Let me turn him up a bit. Let me just see if we can. I'd love to hear a bit of the thoughts and expressions that he's letting off. We know Lani is definitely a passionate player. He definitely gets into it. Emotional on both sides. But guys, he looks insanely strong. I know he's definitely looking to find himself in another playoff spot. This could be his team in tier 4, man. He looks really strong. He's got the jersey. Leao looks crazy. What do you think? Do you think after seeing this pack, he stays in Milan? Do you think it's worth him having a bit of exploration, a bit of experimenting, or do you think he stays right here?
Performing as well, man, against top quality players. I don't see why you wouldn't change it. He's done incredibly well so far, to be honest. And pretty much every shot on goal he's scored. So, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to get used to a new team, new tactics. If you're already winning games, why would you do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, man. It's interesting. It's very interesting so far. These first few games, guys, of season 3 have thrown up some interesting results. But as we can see in FC26 so far, the game is never too late.
Never.
Game is never over.
3-2.
And
Hayward on for a comeback. He needed the goal right then. Smelly, what's up, man? He needed the goal right there. Pat, what are we expecting?
If I'm Lani now, I'm panicking a little bit. He's trying to hold on to the ball now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've seen we saw 2 goals, 1 apiece going into the end of the first half. And we've already seen an additional 6 shots so far this half. So from what that tells me is that there's going to be more shots. And once you get a player who's in a dangerous position to score, it's very hard for the keeper to save it.
Oh, what a
So
save. Dribbling was really
that's
nice
well
there.
done by Rui Silva,
Yeah,
man.
man.
That's some lovely dribbling skills by Pulisic as well.
Mm.
So yeah, more shots. Guys, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw maybe 2 more goals in this game.
2. Look,
I'll be
guys.
honest.
Lock in with Pat, man. He's got it twice. He's got it right twice already. Lock in with him. Could we see one of those 2 now? Yes, we do.
man.
3-3.
That's it.
Woo,
That's it,
what a
man.
finish.
Suarez has been pulling the strings, man, and Trincao as well once again.
Yeah.
Just really sort of controlling the pace of the game. 3-3, guys. Could it be a 4-4 once again?
If it's 4-4 again, guys,
man.
we gotta check on Pat, bro. He knows something. You guys always get into me about
what are we
scripting.
doing?
This guy's come here day 1 and predicted everything in front of us. You have to look into it.
I'm telling you, Kai, it was not looking like it was going to go that way. But second half always seems to feed up more goals. And I can see that, still 10 minutes is a long time in FC 26. Trincao, once again, probably not the smartest pass in the end.
Guys, we're seeing Modric on the ball right now. Last 10 minutes in. What are we going to see? I'm expecting something from Lani. He definitely has to move something down. We can see Pulisic looking for a run. I definitely think a goal may come of this, guys. What are we looking at right
Plenty of
now?
space.
He's in a good spot.
Plenty of space. And some players in dangerous
I
position.
told you.
Oh,
I told you. A goal
Man.
looked like it was coming. Leao picks that one up.
Rafa
very late.
Leao. That's what happens when you have players in forward in dangerous positions. Doesn't take much to score.
Yeah.
The shot to goal ratio is very low. You get a shot off, there's a good chance you're going to score a goal.
Look.
Get in those positions, get the shots off, and optimize your chances.
Probably needed to be a bit more delicate with that one. Lani may start the game management. Guys, we could be seeing a Lani game 1 win here. A bit of redemption for his performance against Hayward last season. This looks really good. Lani's looking to close this out. Oh
Gotta do what you gotta do, man.
He's done it.
Oh my goodness.
He's done it.
Wow.
Guys, Lani has picked
He
up
held his
the
breath
win
there.
here.
Just blew the whistle there.
Lani has picked up the win here, guys. I
God,
see you guys in the chat. Don't worry, we'll be taking notes.
What?
I hope you guys are happy. I hope you guys are happy with those statements. I know a lot of people probably went against him right there, but bro,
What am I doing, bro?
he's
Nah,
loving
I'm
that.
just
Let me
joking.
see if we can get any insight from him. Ralph, what's up? The other guy was offside, I think. Otherwise, blowing the whistle there is crazy. Let's have a look. He's watching it back.
Let's have a look. Let's have a
Yeah,
look.
I think.
Yeah, touch the ball into a player in an offside position. Yeah.
I'm usually so good with the ball.
Let's have a look.
Mate,
Yeah, Ralph, I think you're actually 100% correct. I think the other guy was offside. I think that's exactly why that happened. Let's get Lani in here for a quick convo. Lani, how we doing, man?
Wait, what?
Oh, he's got his headset off. I can literally see it.
Oh, Dave, I didn't realise that, you know.
He's got his headset off.
Yo,
Yo,
Lani,
yes, bro, I can. Yo, something, bro.
how you doing? Look, talk to us, man. That's definitely a good win for you, being the reigning champ. That is what we needed to see from you. How are you feeling about that one?
Nah, I'm good, man. Like, the 5-star skillers just makes me more confident on the ball, to be fair. So, but yeah, nah, Hayward's a good player, man, so I'm happy to beat him. Like.
Yeah.
How did you find Ruben Loftus-Cheek? He was incredible for you in that centre attacking mid position.
Bro, he's dangerous, you know. Didn't even know he could, like, move like that. He's a beast, man.
Yeah, man. I think the way how you move the ball there, especially in the second half, needs to be commended. We saw you guys come out in the first half. Didn't look like there was going to be many goals. What happened in the second half? I saw you had a sip of your tea or whatever that was. It sort of just changed something.
Yeah, man. Little boost of coffee, lad. Done the trick.
Well done. You think you're going to stick with Milan going forward as your tier 4 team?
Yeah, 100%, man. I think Milan have the most 5-star skillers. That's the plan anyway. Like, I'm just gonna pick the team with the most 5-star skillers in every tier. That's the plan.
Nah, man. You put on a spectacle for us today, man. Good luck for the season.
Cheers, man. Appreciate it.
Good luck, Lani, man. Catch up.
Nice one, Chrome. Appreciate it.
Yo, Haywood, how you doing, bro? Hello.
Hello.
How you doing, man? Talk to us about that one. What was going through your mind there?
Not much really. Just played shit in it, so it just is what it is.
Yeah, I know. Just before we got into this one, I did ask. Obviously, you're not using Inter Milan anymore. Different system. You're facing Lani again, but he's also using a different team. Said you wouldn't change much. Now that you didn't really manage to pick things up, let me know. Are you probably looking to make any adjustments if you play another tier 4 game? Do you go with the same team? Do you go into it the same again?
Yeah, I'll go into the same again. I mean, you're not gonna win every game. To be honest, I don't. As much as I didn't play well, I don't think Lani played great either. Truthfully, I think he played better for sure, but it wasn't like he battered me or anything like that. I just played pretty shit. So yeah, that's it. I wouldn't change anything really. You're gonna get this going from team to team as well. I think using different players, game to game type thing. So it can happen. But no, I wouldn't change anything really.
Hey man, this is just Pat talking. So you wouldn't really put it down completely to your players specifically. You'd say it's more so human error, and you wouldn't really be looking to make too many drastic adjustments going forward.
It's definitely human error. I mean, to be honest, the first half before we took the leads, I think I was dominating the game entirely. I just couldn't get it down around his box. Which is just my fault. But no, I mean he scored I think 2 kickoffs. I scored 2 terrible corners. So there was just nothing really in the game. It was just a bit rubbish really. But hopefully we're better moving forward.
Sure, you'll come back strong, man. I'm sure you'll come back strong. You've got nothing to prove. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you later in the season, man.
For sure, man. Hayward, we know exactly what you're about now, especially I'm sure you'll come back in your next game banging. Couldn't pick it up today, but I'm sure we'll see you again very soon. We'll catch up before your next game, man.
Cheers, appreciate it, guys.
Cheers. So, guys, there we have it. The end of our season opener, day 2. I know we didn't get to introduce ourselves. I'm your host and commentator, Kai, of course. You guys know me. This is our new commentator, my boy, Pat. Welcome, man. Introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Pat. I'm also known as Rochi. Yeah, it's great to join 1v1 as a commentator. Seriously, guys, what a game! What first few games to be a part of. Yeah, it's been a pleasure commentating with Kai, and I'm looking forward to getting to know all you guys as well. And hopefully, it's going to be a good season.
Yeah, for sure. Look, guys, Pat's going to be here with me breaking down these games with you, helping you out, knowing where to stake, knowing what to look at, knowing exactly how you're going to be able to make the most from your stakes as well. Look, make sure you're back here tomorrow. Me and Pat will be back 9 a.m. EST. Put the notifications on. Put everything on so you know whenever the game starts 9 a.m. We'll be here around 7:45, 8:45, maybe even 8:30 just to get here early. Speak to you guys a bit, talk you through the games, but make sure you guys are acquainted. My boy Pat is here. We're live. He made a lot of predictions as well, by the way, so definitely know to trust his word. But with that being said, we are closing out. We will be back tomorrow, 9 a.m. EST. Put your notifications on now for FC 1v1 me on the app. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, man. Peace.
Oh yeah, man.